This is Need for Speed Undercover. We're here on Xbox 360. Be sure to like the videos. Subscribing is great as well. So this is an interesting entry in the series. I don't know if it's really one that was really well favored, and it was one that had some technical hurdles and whatnot, and that kind of bothered some folks back in the day. So it's undercover. You're, being undercover is a part of the action, and having a need for speed is another part of it. So you don't quite get this. It's a $250 fine for speeding. It's not that big of a deal. Looks like we're causing a lot of problems for these cops. As I drive off into the sunset. Palm Harbor Police Station.
Arrests are up 30% over last year. You people are just gonna waltz in.
Wait, does this have live action cinematics thrown in there?
You've had quite an impressive
That's how you know the stakes are high.
An undercover operation posing as
An all-out chase, rear the hunted and the hunter. Go behind the wheel and risk everything to infiltrate a ruthless international crime organization. Undercover.
Stepping in, I'll be your new point person. We suspect one of the local street racing crews may be involved with an international smuggling ring.
Look, lady, pardon me.
This is a really low bitrate cinematic.
But these kind of crews, they just don't go do that sort of
Keller,
smug.
my office doesn't care about turbocharged street thugs. We're looking to recover evidence that we believe is.
I guess we're just supposed to embrace the cinematic.
A few weeks ago. This evidence will convict a
They're really focusing on her lips for some reason.
And we have reason to believe that the cars may be in the possession of one of the street crews. Now they're going to need a wheelman. Your job is to drive. My job is to get you in.
She's looking right. You're never supposed to look right into the camera.
Let's go.
Need for Speed Undercover. The latest playground of open world racing, exploration, and action-packed discovery. And loading screens. Lots and lots of loading screens.
Hit the streets. The more races you win, the better. And remember,
Is that the T-Mobile icon there on the side of the screen? Holy, that is some stuttering. Aubrey Steel Sprint. Oh, so this is... I was just gonna drive around for a bit. I just kind of wanted to drive before doing stuff. Okay, anyways, it's 720p. And I'm sure in its dreams it wants to be 60 FPS, but this frame rate is all over the place. Once you go undercover, you're on your own. No. Let's race. It's very stylistic, but yeah, the performance is like just all over the place on this one. Speed Hunter. Wasn't that a game? I think Speed Hunter was like an original Xbox game. Yeah, I will say, we got a lot of Need for Speeds over the 360 era, right? They sure don't pump them out like they used to. I'm working on that split time. It's like I could see the bumper of that car. I will say, car games, they have changed a lot over the years, but have also stayed very similar as well, right? I really feel the vibration when you're like going on a curb there. I feel like these giant blocks wouldn't move that easily, but you know, it is what it is. It's actually not a bad looking game, considering how old it is. Yeah, hyper stylized cars and style. A little bit of an open world environment that you can enjoy. Well, that's a neat concept. I just wish the performance was a little less nauseating. Oh, and this one is apparently also known for being a very, very easy game, so... There you go. Why is there just ads for speed hunters everywhere? What does it mean? I won. Yeah, I noticed that. The Ocean and Wilson Circuit. Okay. It's like I can't go 2 feet without a race coming up. Yeah, this is like, what, 2008 or something like that? This is pretty early on in the gen, actually. You know, 360, alright? You blend, you listen, you don't trust anyone. Yeah. That's because we got a need for speed. I guess this is supposed to be a story of pursuit and betrayal, taking on jobs, showing you got what it takes. Yeah, there certainly were a lot of different Need for Speed entries in this era. I really do miss the steady release scheduling we used to get for franchise games. Because it'd be like, well, you know, if this one doesn't pan out, there'd be like another one in like a year or so. Really wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Nowadays, it's like something doesn't come out the door well. It's like, oof, you like a franchise, you're gonna have to wait half your life for the next one. Ooh, lots of different splits in this road. I mean, it's a decent 3D environment, too. I'm assuming it's like some island chain type stuff. It doesn't seem like it's very large in scale. But what does the Speed Hunters thing mean? Maybe I wasn't paying attention well enough to the cutscene or something. I mean, again, like, honestly, this is not bad looking. Car designs and everything like that. I think at the time I would have visually thought this was pretty, like, next-gen feeling, as to say. Oh, yeah! I really am obliterating the competition. I won. It is neat that, like, you do have to, like, load, but then you're immediately kind of thrown into the action. GPS map. There we go. Why is that a loading screen? Oh, okay, so, yeah, islands. That's not a bad size, honestly. I mean, a lot of it's just like open water and stuff, but that's not a bad sense of scale at all. It would have felt pretty large coming from like the previous gen. I feel like we don't get leaps and bounds like we used to. You're not good, and you're not bad. Whoa! That's heavy, dude. It's terrible for your tires, man. I guess tires must have been cheaper back then. Did I just do this race, or is this a new one? Nah, this must be different. I do kind of want to break out of this area, though. Good sense of speed. This ain't bad. Thinking of the time, it's not a bad experience to set up at all. Could you, like, seriously? Like honestly, there. It's like it kept tracking to be like, oh, I want to hit you. It's like I kept trying to like move out of the way. It just like, ugh. I don't think that's gonna buff out. I'm gonna have to go get that checked. Whoa! Yeah, the vibrations are pretty gnarly if you hit the middle of the road bar. I guess they would be if you were driving too, I suppose. I think they could have made it a little bit more subtle. Or it could just be the upgraded kind of rumbling we have with the newer controller, I suppose. Nice. I won because I'm a winner. East I-20 highway battle. So what's like this? Is there like actually like a story set up here? Because I don't really get, like, we're just kind of racing. It's not like really motivating me to do anything different. Okay, so how do I get off of this island? Because I was like, I wanted to kind of like get out of this place. Oh, there's like a beach. So I gotta go like the other way? The highway. You know, we'll do the highway battle. Is that just like how the story stuff works? Is you could just drive around, but it's like you just kind of go from like mission to mission? Okay. Lead by 1,000 feet to win. Why is it all of a sudden like first person like that? Doesn't make any sense. Seems like just a bunch of strung together racing missions. This isn't the heavy cinematic style that I'm used to from the Need for Speed franchise. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There goes all the speed I have. You only have 30 seconds to do this too? Well, I've lost basically, haven't I? Just keeps getting faster and faster. Yeah, I know I'm falling behind. I'm giving it all I got out here. Definitely gonna have to reset this race. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna get good. Just watch. I'm just gonna focus up. I'm gonna have a clean race. I'm not gonna smash into other cars. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have the need for speed, and I'm gonna deliver. To be honest, it's mostly the other cars that are the problems. Am I supposed to have a 1,000-foot lead? That seems like a lot of lead. Way. Don't you dare take me out, bus. I just don't know how you get a 1,000-foot lead. That just seems like a lot. Like, I've had a really clean race here. I won. I thought it was supposed to be 1,000 feet. Transmission skills? Oh, okay. I upgraded my transmission skill talents by driving. Good for me. Wheelman level up. Nice. But I thought I already did the West I-20 highway battle. There's something nice about the simplicity of the styling, eh? Definitely couldn't get away with making a game this simple in the Need for Speed franchise these days, eh? Alright, let's do that race. I just don't like I don't quite get the point of any of it. Like we're not really doing anything. Even like the older ones had like some sense of like what you're supposed to do, like purpose in that. This is weird. It looks like it's more like they're trying to do like a. It's like they were going for like a technical showcase, which I mean performance and sometimes you know how it chugs and stuff like that. As opposed to something that was really meaningfully like. You know, an interesting story and everything like that, gameplay-wise. Oh, I don't like driving the wrong way like this. Especially when there's, you know, this game has the pop-in like that for the vehicles, so that makes it a lot worse. Yeah, so it's a pretty basic, like, design for, like, a map and everything. It works, but yeah, it is basic. There goes my lead. Thanks a lot, guys. I feel like it costs a lot of money to make expensive over-the-seas highways like this. Like, it just wouldn't be economically viable for the limited quantity of people that live here. Like, why did they spend so much money building on this island as opposed to, like, building on the regular land that they have, clearly? It just doesn't make any sense.
Word is there's a big race going down today on the west side.
This is so low bit
Guys will
rate.
be watching you, so steal the show.
What does that have to do with anything? What? Race against. Okay, we'll do the Palm Harbor Sprint, I guess. I feel like I'm just being strung along through random things happening. What is the point of this? We haven't even really had anything where we're getting like different vehicles or anything like that. It's like they got rid of all the open world elements of like the Need for Speed stuff. There's music playing, so you probably won't hear it. The good old days where they baked music into cinematics. Like, what does that even tell me? Like, what was the point of that? Like, story-wise, what was the point of that? What? Here, go film a bunch of people standing around a car. It's gonna be the new Need for Speed. What? Oh, of course, I'm the only one that knocks into that car. Great. This is completely illogical, a lot of this. I really don't get it. This is a very weird game. Was this the low point of the series? Or a low point of the series? It's been a few of those, hasn't there? What an experience for sure. Weird game.